Alright. Hello, hello. I do believe all is good, all is good. Here we are yet again. Been a wonderful day actually today. And that's first things first, you know. Let's talk to new quest giver.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
Oh.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Elida. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be... here, in the water. By the sun!
Okay.
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed... better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Alright.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty, the mad Sun King, the blood on the streets. When Edaman's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Elida broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
Supposedly I fixed that, but I didn't see evidence.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
Alright. Do this. Right over here. Hey, God. Called ya.
What I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work.
Called ya.
Keeping the city safe.
Looks like Elida left a few things behind. What's in this bottle? Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. I better pour that out.
I mean, I wouldn't have, but you know.
Aren't these for spying far away?
Each their
Why
own.
would you need a spyglass in the garden?
That is a good question. Someone's got a bit of a interesting side to themselves.
I guess she was doing some gardening.
Or she was digging a grave. Oh.
Something buried. No, something dug up. I must have left a trail.
Wonder. Right there. Could I actually see these trails? Like... No. You can't actually physically see them. You actually have to follow the imaginary trail.
Flower petals. Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
I bet those traitorous Oseram are conveniently lewd. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
so much awesome.
Only the finest goods here.
So, did someone actually get lost? Like maybe she fell in love with some dude? That's what I'm gonna throw my weight behind. A love story. A lost love. Gone forever. Never to return. Or something along those lines. I don't know that.
The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place? Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
Oh no. Ant moths. Thank God nothing lurks below the surface. So from what I understand, it's a love story. Actually, we don't really know. I don't really know anything. I'm assuming. Because why not? It's an okay assumption, right? You believe that there is love in such sad times. The world is better than we may believe it to be. That's what I'm gonna assume. One of the boys. Oh, the father said that she used to play in the mud with the boys. So one of the boys was taken by the fleeing Karja, Shadow Karja, and they were thus taken as a slave, I'm guessing, or maybe as a soldier or something.
The boat. This looks promising.
Why do those rocks break? Oh.
Is that you?
Oh. Okay.
Stay back! It's not safe!
I realize that.
I'll do what I have to.
Alright, so what are you weak to? Weak against fire, okay.
Get out of here while you can!
I'm not gonna leave you like this!
Oh, buddy.
Be careful!
Being careful. I would never be nice. Alright. I did it. I did it. Did it. Yay.
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions. What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The snap maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
Get upset over just
Why did you bring flowers here?
minor little.
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
I don't believe that. There is someone else here.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know, I think I'll take a little more time too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Bedrolls. 2 of them.
Oh.
And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here.
Oh
Looks
boy.
like Alita has a friend.
Yeah, okay.
Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
Yeah, don't lie to me. Why'd you lie to me in the first place?
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but he's not here.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do.
But I was right, wasn't I? Haha.
Why
Called
keep
it.
this all secret?
Patrol is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
Oh, so, okay, this is where I'm gonna go into that, little fort over there and then kill them all. I know that.
Well then, how did you 2 arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but the war had changed him.
War does change
Changed us both.
people.
We weren't kids anymore.
That's true.
We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night,
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Okay.
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please, if you came all this way, will you look for a trawl? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire. But Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
I will. But please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there. Hurting.
He's hurting. He's definitely gonna be hurting. I can guarantee that. Oh boy. Let's do it. Yeah, I see the fire. But, yeah, it's probably not good news. I'm gonna make a light-hearted guess that, he's dead. Dead. He ain't even alive. No, honestly, he's probably been interrogated up in the fort, so I need to kill everyone in the fort, and then. Come on. Almost there.
There's what's left of the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
Yeah. So, my guess is correct. Could have guessed it. Am I not? Kestrel's perch.
Hey! Speak up or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
That must be a troll.
Alright.
Reed, want to hear him talk. Hard to believe that thing fought alongside us.
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
Quite a few guards there.
I don't know about that.
Maybe there's
Sure.
another way in.
As soon as it gets a little hard, people give up. Want to do the easy thing instead of the right thing. Listen to...
Doesn't sound easy.
Yeah.
He's been at it for hours.
I guarantee he lit that fire to signal his Meridian pals to come and save him. Sit back in the capital, easy as you please.
Here they got plenty of food over there.
So what if they do? Doesn't make them right.
Long day. And a longer night ahead, most likely.
Machines have grown.
Their voice changed. His voice changed. I heard that real quick. Very light change, but it was changed. Okay, so I need to. Those two right there. Okay, for me to think up back here. Oh, what do you know? Oh boy. What do we got? Those two.
Never seen a man take a beating like that, and he still won't talk.
Oh, you're gonna just come around? That makes this way easier. Raise your head.
What are they shooting?
Yeah, no. Alright, so that's it. Put down.
I'm itching to fight again. Standing around is not what I signed up for.
What are you gonna do
Yeah.
when we take back Meridian?
Get a little revenge on the bungs who sent us here. I say they owe us. See how they like starving in the streets.
They like to say they're the good guys, but I don't see them sending us food when they got all the land.
Yeah, they wanted to cease fire. Figured starvation would finish the job for them.
Can't wait to tie up Avad and drag him through the streets. Killed his own father, and tries to act like he's the rightful heir.
I
Yeah.
heard he didn't kill him. He had some woman do it for him.
By the sun. That would be funny if it weren't so wretched. No respect for his father. He lets a woman do his job.
And how can anyone follow such a weak king?
The so-called King Avad sent peace envoys to the Outlanders when we conquered. How weak.
So,
Goodbye, quiet approach.
Kill me.
well, that didn't work out.
Grant me victory.
What the? How did that? Okay. Alright.
Don't let him sneak off!
Okay. It's not going as
What do you
planned,
got?
but it's okay.
In the shadow.
You do the ones that were. Yeah, I'm sure you were.
They got a habit of coming back.
The two. Just the two of them. They can make it if they try. Just the two of them.
Okay, no more
Yeah.
sneaking.
No more sneaking. Yep. Definitely no more sneaking there. Sometimes I'm good with the bow. Sometimes I'm not so good. It's a hit or miss. But I'm done. Okay. Anyway. That was a very bad pun. But I would gladly make it again. In fact, I will make it again sometimes. At some point, I'm gonna make that pun again. And no one can stop me. That's all there is to say. Okay. Oh, you're up. Okay. Alright, so they cut off a couple of his fingers from what I...
A troll.
You gonna die? Dead?
Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alida. I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us.
He's gonna die.
But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alida. Tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
Man,
A troll?
I gotta be honest. These people really have a habit of staying alive until the moment I get there. Like, first it was Ursa, and now it's Brawl. And they have a very good, ability to just plan out their life. Or actually, you know what? We'll be more assertive about this. Mayhaps it is actually closer to say that at that moment they kind of just give up, or they've been holding on to life for something, and now they no longer have that somethings. Well, or they get what they wanted. They get what they wanted.
Don't say
and
it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Karja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's the key to the lock he gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look
Yeah,
at me.
that was an immediate sign. Yeah.
Look at me. I can't imagine how you're feeling. But you don't have to go it alone. Your father was crushed when he thought you were dead.
Exactly.
Crushed. He still treats me like a perfect doll. His prized possession. No. With the Troll gone, I'm all alone. It isn't worth it.
That is not
Wait,
true.
Elita. I was wrong about what a troll said. He didn't say it was worth it. He said it is worth it. All of it.
Yeah, that's true. You just say what it is worth
Our
it.
losses can feel overwhelming. But they remind us of our connections to others. To a troll.
That is true.
Even to your father. A troll would have wanted you to remember that and go on. I know it. Now will you?
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
Oh my goodness. I get it. In a way. Losing one of the most important people in your life.
I should have
it's
given you a
just
token for your kindness in finding Alita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now. Go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
What if I go over here? Can I listen to them talk?
It's about a trial, Father. He and I were together. I didn't want you to...
A Troll? Yes, I remember him. From when you two were no taller than the flowers in your mother's garden. But he went west.
They never found out about us. He didn't tell them. Even when they...
Oh, Elita. All that time spent writing edicts, I thought my work was keeping you safe from this war. It was all just parchment. And I could have lost you.
I'm so sorry, Father.
I wish I'd known, all this time, what you were going through. But I'll be better. Thank you for this second chance.
Of course. That is the word to say. I will be better. Oh, good fatherhood right there. That guy gets a gold star from me. He immediately recognized that he wasn't doing his best, and he's like, I will do better. I like that. That's good. Good on that guy. Alright, now that I'm coming back here, am I gonna see, like, people getting stabbed in the streets? Sorry.
She's with John. Can we have given her more food?
I drink cranberry.
First we lose Uthin, and now
It's so good for you.
Is there no one left?
I'm gonna assume that I'm missing that. Just the two of us. We could make it if we tried. Just the two of us. They really don't see any effect from the quest. It's so annoying. Oh, I do actually gotta go all the way around. God dang. Slightly upsetting. Like, I would love it to actually see the effects of what you do. Which, to be true, doesn't really seem like you have much choice. Like, it's almost all completely, word for it. I need to go down? I need to go down, okay. It is all, like, very... Really?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Oh, okay.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace.
Oh.
I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
Okay then, if that's the case, well, fuck. If I would have known that. Alright, wait. I'm questioning. No, yeah, this went up. This was where I did that quest for what's his name? Hima? I'm not even gonna pretend I know. Alright. I'm gonna fast travel here. Go up. Get that vantage. I want all those vantages done. Done and out of the way. He says it's gonna be a point of no return. I'm assuming that means that that's the last story mission, or main story mission, or whatever. Oh my god, there's a person with a quest right here. Hello? There's quests to be had around here? Why did I not know about that? Alright. Let's hear it. What you gotta say?
Find help.
Easy now. What's your name? What happened?
Hackard. Find help for Pitchcliff. The Glinthawks keep attacking. They'll kill my brother.
Glinthawks.
Everyone.
Not
Those
if I
little
have
shits.
anything to say about it.
Sorry. The English fell. Oh, sorry. That was... Anyway, so let's... That, I suppose. Then... Need to go up that. There's a... Oh! Alright, nope. First, that. So... I will go that way later. First, I'm gonna go this way. Medicinal. Medicinal. I love the medicinal herbs. Charger area. I don't care about the charger. Sorry, you cannot use my charger. Ha 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 ha. Alright, anyway. Now that I have officially disappointed somebody. Yeah, Watchers just die so often. I don't even know why. Just the two of us. Or we could make it if we tried, just the two of us. We could do it all the time, just the two of us. Oh wait. Oh my, looky here, what do we got? Is it a reedy? It's a reedy. Phantom limbs. Alright. Dictation on. My legs hurt. I keep reaching down to rub them, but of course they're not there. I tell you, it's one thing to hear about ghost limbs, another to be haunted by them. Moment my hand passes into empty space, I'm back in Bridgewater. That nano haze is stripping my legs layer after layer, as the squad's medbot drags me out of the line of fire. As I start screaming like I was screaming there. Oh no, and I start screaming like I was screaming there. In two places at once. Two halves, but one of them gone forever. Dissolved. And through the wall of the infirmary, I can hear them cheering. Cheering the MRB for saving our asses. Covering our evac back there. Crediting them with the New York City still standing after a week. Do they even hear when I start screaming? Sergeant says I'll have prosthetics fitted tomorrow, good as new. Both know he's lying. I'll never be good again. Hot diggity dog. Okay. Yeah, I would... The thought of ghost limbs. Like... Yeah. I don't know how I would survive with that. Like... Would I survive? Of course, yeah, obviously. It's such a weird thought that, you know, I have these legs, but they're not there, kind of thing. That's such a strange way to look at it, and I don't know how to look at it. Am I going up that way? I think I gotta go this way, actually. Like, probably something that you never get used to. I mean... From what I've heard, it's something that you will never get used to. You will always feel that way. Good job. Aloy, I'm proud of you sometimes. Definitely not all the time, but it's sometimes.
Stalkers, watchers. What are they doing all the way up here?
I don't want to. It kind of looks like I really just don't have a choice in this pattern. Almost feels like I'm going to have to fight, because that is... Alright. This is how it takes. This is what it takes. I'll do it. Alright, you're gonna fight for me? I'm gonna name you Fraud. Fraud. Yep, Fraud. That's it. Fraud, you are a champion. And oh, what? Oh no, that's yeah, that's yeah, this is take us out. I don't know where that other one is. Take Ace out. Alright, let's do the fight. Alright, let me critical hit. No, that one did critical. I didn't realize I killed you, but hey, I'll take it. Good. Good. Let them know I'm here. Let them know I'm here, and I will tell you how much I actually care about that. That one's mine. Oh, good, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Give them medicinal herbs. And grab this. No, I don't want fire kill them. Cannot grab those medicinal herbs. Oh, I'm gonna need to. Okay, hold on. Actually, real quick, just because this looks like the kind of area I would find more of those things. Not exactly collectible. Now, I'm definitely not going to try and find all of them. I'm not going through that hassle. I'm just going to look a little bit. Looking ever so slightly. If I find them, perfect. If I don't, that's fine as well. Then here, and then up, and over and over and up and over and up, up, up and up.
The machines are territorial here. But what am I intruding on?
What? Okay, is this like... This is something? First of all, fuck this. Alright, I'm going What makes you so aggressive? All I'm doing is walking here, brother. You're getting upset. Good. Hey then, shit, come on over. Where he's over, I can make him mine, and he will fight me. Yep, see that? I'm still doing it, but I'm still doing it, so there we go. Alright, now. Go take care of that for me. Jumping doesn't do it. You still hitting me while I grow. Oh my lordy. Oh, goodness, leave me alone. Do now is this really fun game called Alright, you're done. Aha! Grab it. Alright. Alright. Up here, got you. I got a quick save out of that. Alright. Could have been worse. Could have been better by a large margin, but could have been worse. Just real quick, grab a hold of y'all spook. And I'm just gonna run back. Or run past, not back. I'm smart, I promise. I swear. I'm actually slightly intelligent.
Save this for the trail.
Go a little bit high. Oh my god, not just a little bit higher. That's a lot higher. Oh, ooh, baby. Okay. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Afraid of heights? No. No, never. No, that can't be. That can't be. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Alright, my way up. Do some good climbing. And now we go up this little section right here. Alright, got it. What is that one right there? Like, do I need that? Is that scary? Probably not. Oh my god, what? Oh Wait, what? Matriarch disapproved. What? I don't know nothing about Matriarch. Matriarch disapproving. Oh, I also need to do this anyway. like it if you didn't do all this. Well, that didn't quite work. There we go.
A machine like that doing all the way up here. Keeping people like me away from something. If there's only one.
There better be only one. But actually, I mean, besides that, what else is up here? There's
Snow haze. White as bone. That got dark.
that dot got dark. Not the only thing that got dark. Kind of dark here. Come on, Adeline. Think about it. Medicinal herb. Man. I hate some. I actually hate a lot of it if I do, you know, strange. I wonder if it's what's up there. Maybe. I think. Find out. And up. And up. Can hardly see that. There's oh! Okay, so there's something right over there.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now.
Oh.
Why would that be?
Okay, so I guess let's right on over. Oh, that's fine. I'll go take a look. See, maybe there is something over there. Maybe there is. Medicine. Cheers, I'll walk out. Head on over here. Head on over here. Heading on. Heading on. Heading on. Over here. Oh my. What did I find? Ancient ruins. Oh, that don't look good. I'm not the only one that found it though, apparently. My guess is an Osram Horde camp or something found it. What are the Osram groups called? They're clans, I think. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got this. Do I need to go down? Is that in any way, shape, or form necessary? What? Hold on. I'm not supposed to be here? Okay, well, I guess maybe I'm going too fast on this. Something. Because I can't do anything. I see it's right over there, but I don't see a way to go any further up. Isn't it? I don't think I am. So there is a ruin slash cave thing. Oh, I got 10 skills. Holy shit. Okay. That. I'm almost done on skills. Yay. So, there's something up there. I have to go to that campfire. Slightly annoying, but it's fine, I suppose. Yeah, I have fast travel packs. I have them, might as well use them.
Moon talks. This must be Bishop.
I got this. This one's mine. There we go. I was just, oh, fine. Oh, hi. I'm sure it's fine. There you go, and it's already dead, right? Should be dead, I believe. All right.
What made these Flintox attack? I better speak speak to whoever's in charge.
There's only like 2 Ostrom cities. It's really weird. Actually, hold on. There's Richcliffe, and then there's this little one right over here, Freeheap. I don't think there's any in between. Yeah, it's orange, so I think that's pretty much it. I think they just have this kind of territory right. And that's, what was this one? Wait, Day Tower.
Dang. We're exhausted. It's the 3rd flock we faced today.
Rat!
This'll last.
Okay. Alright. Far way in here. How do I get? Oh.
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where do you come from?
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put. I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen? Why?
He was worried you and the entire town would be killed. Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no. Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left
Don't need to be
machine
so
scrap
rude
lying
about that.
around?
Like, seriously.
No. Us around use our scrap. Not like the Carja. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Carja have been leaving scrap around.
Here? Never. If a Carja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Right.
Why do you think the Carja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Carja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how could the Carja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from them, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Carja at the other end.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother asked me. Tell me where he is, and I'll lay him to rest once we get these Glinthawks to flock off.
You'll find him due south of here, along the river.
Kind of fun.
Damn that fool. That bung. That lunkhead. Thank you for being with him at the end.
Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right, then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Carja's behind all this.
Huh? You seem extremely sure about that. Let me tell you, bud. I know a thing or two. I've seen a thing or two.
That device is sending out a signal. Might be what's attracting the Glinthawks.
This one was just
Turn off! Turn off!
What are you doing?
By the sun! It won't turn off!
That device is making the Glinthawks attack. Turn it off.
Me? I don't know how to turn it off any more than I know how I turned it on. I scrounged it from an old workshop.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking.
That's good.
Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value.
This guy is
Where
going to
others
die.
only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Sacrifice of
Including the
others.
sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
He would have killed the nobles, yes.
You mentioned you
know
found the
of that.
device in a workshop?
Yes, I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb even in my best years, but I girded my
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world. As
Oh wait,
we,
east? That's
in
gonna
our
be that.
ignorance,
Is that the
go
ruins I was
about our
literally
daily-
just at?
Your point?
Oh, no, I didn't see another device. But one could still be there, waiting to unleash its horrors.
Yeah, okay.
Did you know this whole time that that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
This device is dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that workshop and try not to cause another mess.
Well, it wasn't wrong. There definitely was another car jumping at the other side of that mess. Why would I do that?
That car just said the workshop was near his campsite on the eastern ridge.
Oh, not the same one that I thought about. Similar. And more ruins are always nice, though. My brain is just dying
I'll find a
today.
use for you.
Oh my Lord Almighty. Okay, hold on. And now. Yeah, well, you're welcome, I guess. Well. I love killing things. Alright. Go have fun. I'm not even gonna loot them. Oh, fuck. Stormbird. I hate Stormbird. Alright. It's fine. I can just ignore the storm. so tired of them. I'm so tired of them. So I say. What? Am I? Oh no. Oh, that's just my ammo. I have 56 more. Duh. Okay. I was so confused looking at my arrows because I thought it said I have 1 and I can only have a total of 56. No, I have 1 notched and then there's 56 more. And it's so dumb because how often have I looked at that and I just didn't even think about it. Yeah. So anyway, that's my moment for the day. I'm having such a great time on that one. I've been playing a lot of... I actually played a large variety of games today. Played some Squad, played some Star Citizen, played some Deep Rock Galactic. I played a few different games with a group of friends of mine. All in all, pretty fun time. I enjoyed it.
If I can find a way around the avalanche.
Ugh, my brain is a little fun to wind down. This is actually not a bad game to wind down to, but it means that was the Aloy. Aloy, that was a horrible jump. I am disappointed. Anyway, my brain's like, yeah, let's calm it down. Let's not talk right now. My body is like, yeah, you know, we need to talk. We need some more energy exertion. Alright, we got this. Good. Fine. Wait, how do I get, what? There's something wrong? Trying to go up? Oh, wait. Okay. Here, and then up. Haha! There we go. Alright. What the fuck are you doing? I don't want to do it.
Come on.
That is so sad. I took a heavy hit from that one. Alright, what are you? Alright. I don't want to fight you. There we go. Did it. You're a bit injured. That's okay. There's something else obviously around here, but I'm not gonna get that. That's your problem. That is what I'm putting you in charge of.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Go deal with whatever's over. Because I know there's something else. Oh. Fucking elbow back. God. You're going to work for me now. You a red-eye? Yeah, you're a red-eye. See, they upgraded Watchers. They just need an upgraded version of the Watchers, quite literally. They're like, Watchers are going to be too basic of an enemy throughout the entire game. Just upgrade them. Now they're annoying. Alright. Well. Colonoscopy. I haven't had one of these. You haven't had one of these in a while, but I did a colonoscopy on this guy. Actually doing perfectly fine.
That Stormbird. If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not getting in a fight with another Stormbird.
There. Allure.
Alright, so 3. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Alright, we're good. Fly away for a second, my friend. More than anything, I don't want to deal with you. Wait, I got it. Oh wait, flying off.
Well done. Just cold and wet now. Done. No more leaves. Now about this workshop.
I'm gonna go down.
So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Dervahl. Is that guy I was just talking to? They need to, like, name a people, because I don't have a clue who Dervahl is. The name sounds extremely familiar. Fierce cogs and puppets. You miserable bungs have failed to find me again. Your attempts to capture me would make me laugh if I weren't so busy running circles around you in your so-called intelligence gathering. Give up, or better yet, kill yourself and save the effort you worth flags. Dervahl. Dervahl! That's the guy who attempted to kill Avad, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. I was thinking this name sounds so goddamn familiar. I'm just gonna fast travel. Okay, yeah, right up there.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
Yeah, you can save the spit and shaking hands part. Like, I would, okay. In that situation, their culture, I know they're thanking me. Does not mean I want that. I do not want them spitting in their hand and shaking mine. No. No. Not even. Not even. Mr. Kitty, you're a cutie pie. I love Mr. Kitty. He's a cutie. Mr. Kitty is my cutie, actually. First you.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
I think I actually already did this, didn't I?
Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
Yeah, I already did all that.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah.
Alright. Alright, so now... over here. You.
Back from the wilds. Find any Banuk relics?
Banuk.
You ready?
Trade.
Let's trade then. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Excuse me.
Where is... There's another dude. Merchant. No, you're just lenses. You're flower
you're
dude.
back. Did you bring me something lovely? Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty. Till we meet again, my noble Nora.
Please
I
don't
have a
call me
matter
that.
of grace.
Alright, real quick. Inventory. Treasure boxes. I can drop those because I highly doubt them. Gather all these beautiful things. Drop. Yes. 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 Okay, now. Modifications. Your damage. 38 and 40. Okay. Like I said before, I don't think I actually ever said it. Never mind then. I'm gonna keep like the first two because obviously that's the best two. Corruption. Alright. He's sold. Alright, and then back to get all these modification boxes added onto here. Alright. Then into here. Just an outline. Okay.
Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs. No Assis either. Maybe Lagan knows where they are.
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out. Talana found out a short time later and had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well. Though, I saw some outlanders follow after her.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhanded to get the kill. Where have they gone? I have to help if I can.
You might be right. They've gone southeast, headed for the spear shafts. You'd better hurry.
Okay. Go. Head right there. Fast travel. Because obviously fast travel is the best travel. Ah. Okay.
Never know when I might need these.
Red Maw, gotta kill a Red Maw. My decent little eggs. What is that sign?
How much did Assis pay you?
That sounds like her. These must be the Outlanders that followed Talana. Looks like Assis hired some thugs.
No more!
You're blocking. Stop it. Yeah. Okay, that one you can clearly see that it went through. Sometimes I swear. Like that one I could understand missing dots. There's one where it went straight through his chest. I don't see that one missing. Alright. Outlander mercenaries. Obviously, a thrush helps their hawk. Like there's no way a thrush would not help the hawk. Like, it's so obvious that I would help my hawk. I would hold my hawk. Feel my cock. Yeah.
Thank you. I should have seen this coming.
Couldn't even keep
Of course he would
saying
hire
it.
men to keep me from Redmaw. They died for his pride.
Where's Assis now?
He's gone after Redmaw. This way. Hurry.
Why is...
I love popcorn.
He's going after Redmaw alone.
Vanity. He doesn't want to share credit for the kill with his thrush. My sponsor did the same. Went after Redmaw alone out of pride. Even though he knew we needed to unseat Assis.
Alright. We got this, Talana. We're better than them.
I'm not sure where Redmaw went from.
I can follow their tracks. This way. Redmaw destroyed these trees.
There he is. Redmaw.
Assis is holding his own. Was holding his own. Well, we have our work cut out for us.
Alright, gonna do. Obviously, it's the thing I need to do. Alright.
Now they're hunting me. Goodness, we did it. We killed Red Maw. Alright.
By the sun, we did it. Hello there, beautiful. We make a great team.
That's true.
And now, you're the Sunhawk.
About that.
Oh no. What do you mean about that?
Talana. He's still alive.
Out of the way, Nora. Filth.
You're done. The Lodge is finally free of your influence.
I kept it alive. in dark times.
No. You buried it. Along with my father's memory.
I should have... I should have let you fight Redmaw first. To soften him up. Damn.
Here lies the Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. It's almost a shame.
After all that, you're gonna weep for him.
Oh, no. I just wish I could have seen his face when I succeeded him.
Okay, then.
Meet me back at the Hunter's Lodge, if you have the time. I have a feeling the new Sunhawk wants to welcome you.
All right. Do I have okay. I need to look. What am I missing? What am I... This quest, this side quest here, Ancient Armory. I still need another 2 power cells. That's the last mission. I mean, I remember E-Man. He told me that, you know, you don't get one until the very end.
Cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
The first Red Maw? No, that's a... What the fuck is that? That's the first Thunderjaw, or that's Red Maw? That's not Red Maw, though. No, that's Red Maw. I'm almost certain that is Red Maw. Alright, record Red Maw Part 2. Amendment to the Record of Red Maw by inquiring... I'm not gonna say that name. Historian and resident at the Hunter's Lodge. In time, all creatures fall. All legends fade away. Such it was, Red Maw, deadliest of Thunderjaws. In the summer of the 3rd year, the reign of the Sun King of Ad, Sunhawk Assis received word of a sighting and set out after the beast. Kalana, Hawk of the Lodge, went soon after, quickly followed by her thrush, Aloy of the Honora. Fearing Talana might take Red Maw first and thus supplant him as Sunhawk, Asis resorted to treachery, laying a trap for the Hawk. 9 mercenaries ambushed her, but aided by her thrush, Talana defeated them all. 6 shot, 3 blasted. Huh, no, okay. Hawk and Thrush continued after Red Maw, arriving just as the legendary monster took Sunhawk Assis out of the fight. Lash of the Tail. Working together, the 2 women finally defeated Red Maw in a fight for the ages. Alas, the wounds that Assis sustained were mortal, crushed internal organs, evidence of bowel failure, and he did not live to see Kalana take his place as Sunhawk. So ends the record of Red Maw, most murderous of machines. Oh.
Look. A memorial to my father and brother, and all the men who died in the Sun Ring. You made this possible, Aloy. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Sunhawk.
So, what's it like to be Sunhawk?
It feels like sunrise after a long night. I'm in your debt. You'll always have a special home here. If you want it.
What happens now, in the lodge?
As Sunhawk, I've made sure we invite prospective members based on ability and drive, regardless of Carja blood. This lodge will be a stale bastion of the old regime no longer.
Good, good.
What was that prayer you were saying when I first came in? I didn't hear all of it.
O great sun, make treaty with the moon to give our fallen quiet rest. Furnish them with the armor of your brazen heat. Give them shafts of sunlight for spears. Illuminate the path to the skies for each one of them. Hawk Gravid Khan Morza, Hawk Sarav Khan Pir, Hawk Usalin Karn Jagir, Hawk Kulasiv Khan Savali, Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
That's a nice prayer.
Well, congratulations, Talana. I should get going.
Thank you, Aloy, despite the Nora.
I remember.
May you
that's
always
funny,
take your
yeah.
prey.
Okay. So. I think that's just about everything. Like, I don't know if I'm how to get in there. Perhaps one day. So. I'm gonna assume, like, maybe that's like. Oh, that's a later kind of thing. Well, you'll have to do that later. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So many of you. Oh, looking.
At least Ederman is still alive.
I'll come back later. That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
Aloy, I think you missed a bit. Because we've done that. We've been there. We've done that. Oh, damn. Bad, Aloy. Bad. Aloy, I think sometimes you just don't pay attention. Either because you don't want to, or, easier to explain.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say.
Not this anymore.
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
Okay.
No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
I don't give a fuck.
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride. I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from.
That's
how the
weird
old
darkness
ones
there.
achieved such marvels only
Kind
to
of
fall
thick.
into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Stoback here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I understand. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you
Another incident. Lounge staff to admin. Another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Yeah.
so surprised?
I've been customer service.
Facility diagnostics
People like that.
detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
We need support too. Oh, okay. Okay. Reception staff, admin. We need support too. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of people who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails? Ha ha! Zero support. Oh man, yeah, that shit sucks. I should be honest with you. That's stuff.
Stocking up.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Okay. Restock or else. From lounge staff. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Jokes.
Be prepared.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Alright. Read this one. Soundproofing. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. You know, screaming or sobbing because you're being presented with something. This is, alright. Okay.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your...
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the FAROut plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the FAROut plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million FAROut robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Holy shit.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Yeah. Embryologies.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Spotted.
May this be blood!
We're too close to our tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Alright, let's see here. One's a speech.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
And now we got this. Okay. For debriefing after presentation 1, candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly, but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, Admendum B1, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbit, lunar, or undersea structures, Admenda C1, C2, C3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are... Okay. Fine. Wait, hold on. Is that one more over there? No. 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 Okay, hey. Sure. Up! There's an uppie. Oh, well, okay. Let's get this one.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people. All organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Honestly, that is an understandable... Oh.
So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this.
Oh, I didn't want to stop. Oh, man. Now I gotta start all over. Hold on. Data points. Crab state. There we go.
Want to
Oh, I gotta listen.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My tastes run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Just, yo, Mr. Kitty, what are you doing? Stop sniffing that. You're a little freaky boy, but I love you. It's okay.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already a lot to take in. In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die? We're going to be able to answer some of these questions. I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me. You were brought here because of your skill set. No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Interesting. So it's not just the embryologist.
Previously worked
They're
with FAROut
they're going to put everything on a computer.
On the chariot line self-replication.
Something like that, I guess.
I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since.
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
I was right, there was another one in here. So they're going to, like, record all of human history and data, everything that they can get their hands on, I suppose, and put it in machines. Because the machines don't eat other machines as of right now. From what I'm understanding, they eat biomass for fuel. And now the embryologist, I'm trying to figure this out. I think, like, obviously this place wasn't touched, I'm from what I'm gathering. So maybe they stored, like, embryos of various
I'm sure you now
creatures and
understand
such
the urgency
down
of
here.
why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
And we want to store all data that we can get our hands on.
Let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Well.
CB02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Alright.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it.
So they didn't go over what Hades does. What is it?
We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth
destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the
That's
archive
true.
of
Yeah,
knowledge, what
Apollo.
happened to
Yeah,
that?
that never happened.
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Alright, hold on. Make your selection. Okay. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communication with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required during this time. You may instead opt for participation or confinement. Hot damn. That is... Oof. The point in which it is easier to kill yourself. Try to take part in this. The guidelines. For debriefing after presentation 2, it is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion or without valued judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they are selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively to the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection. Validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to view Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish, and allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is selected to take place. No one will be euthanized against his or her will. Her or his will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention may be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision... Mr. Kitty. You're a little freaky boy. What is wrong with you? Go away. I love you, Mr. Kitty, but what is wrong with you? Why are you sniffing my armpit? You have some weird stuff going on in your brain, Mr. Kitty, and I don't know if I want any part of that. Get out of my lap. Get out of my lap. Okay. Well... I mean, oh yeah, it's a lot to go.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of FAROut when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Yeah, honestly, I think the dude's right. Like a century and a half of just, hey guys, you know, we should definitely not build AI. It's not gonna go well for us.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry? Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over. I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Yep. Like I said, that's a completely fair, reaction, honestly.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project.
What?
But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You know... Get your hands off me!
Well... And... Should've known. This is This is international level secrets here. You ain't getting out. No. As soon as... Ooh.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Okay, so... That didn't go very well for me. I'm useless. You don't see me? Get away from me.
I hashed it out with them. What the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo.
Yeah.
We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
That one.
Okay, well, I guess I will just take this room.
Power's down.
Alright.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Alright. Yeah, you don't know nothing, dude. I know how to do this. Oh my god, I've done it before. Also, real quick. That.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Sweet. Alright, hold on. I will be back in a minute. I gotta use the restroom. It is. Whew. I've been holding for a minute. As much as I would love to say I can just keep holding, not exactly. That's not exactly true. There is a limit to what. Yeah, I'm just taking a couple. I shall be back. Goodbye. Oh boy, oh boy. Man, I sure love taking me to the bathroom break. Feels nice. Hey, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty, I do forgive you for your earlier inconveniences that you were causing me. You are forgiven, and I still love you like the little goblin that you are. Amen. Alright. Oh. No. Okay. All's good. All is fine. What? Oh, right. Give me this.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Fair enough.
Another one of these. I need to find the right config. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Alright, I got it. Ooey.
Hey. I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay, so I should probably do this one first, then. Okay, so... Okay. That way...
Done. I should check the door nearby.
That door's good. I gotta get the part for that one. And see, she said it was in reverse, so whatever it says is probably going to be the opposite.
Found one. Looks intact.
Oh, well, what do you know? Alright. Install.
That should do the trick.
Alright.
Now let's get that door open.
Okay. Let's try it. Like, I'm gonna do it the right way real quick. Okay. So whenever she said backwards, that is true. So let me... I wonder if I gotta turn all these backwards? Or just... Let me leave that one fine, because that one I installed myself. No. Okay, let me, What? Hold on. Okay. Alright, let me flip these upside down. Maybe it's going from the direction. Oh. Oh, okay, so hold on. Alright, I see now. So, down. Left. Up. Right. Down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Yeah, I thought that was like a bunch of like mold or something growing, and I was like, oh god, we got something bad going down here. I don't know what that's. Okay. How could they not hear me?
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3.
Wait, what was that?
That's not good.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, no. Hold on. Restart. I fucked up. Let's do this again. Oh, okay.
Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Why was that? Alright, well. Whoa, okay. A lot of these guys just suddenly came out of nowhere.
You're here, show yourself.
Alright, I showed myself, now what?
Taking fire over here.
You can see them. They can't see you.
I don't know why, I thought that was his head. Not even...
We've got company. Get ready for the
That's the last of it.
Alright.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
What? I'm gonna have to kill one of you guys, that way I can then take your stuff.
search for the intruder. Carefully. Got one right here.
Whatever. I can easily take damage.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Yeah, let's not.
You have to find Gaia.
Why are you always giving me orders? You're no one. You're no one. You're literally silence. So why don't you do as your name says and remain silent? So
Can't carry more.
that's okay. Kinda thought I was gonna have to go through this door, but that's obviously.
Structural failure prevents access.
Yes. Technology. Huh. Wonder what's going on.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots.
Okay,
Her
Hephaestus
personal
makes robots.
forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were...
I've seen these shapes before. In
Oh,
cauldrons.
well, alright, didn't mean to cut
But
him
of
off.
course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Hold on, real quick. That one thing. Full steam ahead. Yep. Elizabeth Sobeck. Margot. If I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan adds up to a comprehensive plan. Time to start construction. One detail. Consult with Aomide Okilio before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Okay, that makes sense. All one thing after another. So, well, stunning success on their part. Again, I have to be, you know. But hold on, I see that right there. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go back there. All right, that's fine.
Forget about traveling light. I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Alright, actually, hold on. What am I looking at? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of these guys. Okay. Alright. As long as I don't need to fight them, I'm good. But I have a feeling like I'm gonna need to fight them. Like, this is a, you know, slightly hiddenish pathway. But maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's not.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement.
Good job.
Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Yeah, I get
The
that.
challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Alright. You have my vote, I say. What is this? Encapsulated DNA. What do we got? To Elizabeth. And the winner is Encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even the Eternity tech that FAST was shilling a year or so ago, but every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300, 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. Zettabytes? How big is that? There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor in long as I assure that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building block of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. Not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much ado. Until next time, be with you. Nice. So they literally used DNA. They literally used DNA to store data. Hollow update. Alright. Over the past few months, the full benefits of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. The world history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of your goal to preserve 44,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset. With attendance curricula development about to begin, speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing with children and adolescents, demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia persona. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you. Alright, so where did it go wrong? Good question.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do, let this man come within simple range. Where are you? What are you doing? Been around way too much. Within my shooting range.
Let's make this quick.
Alright, well that didn't go as I planned. However, he's dead, so I'm going to call it a success regardless. That guy's a threat, but I can feel.
Don't mind me.
I could not see that head whatsoever. I just made the best guess of my life about where it was.
So they woke up.
Yeah, they have a pretty good guess that there's someone here killing their guys. But not all cultists are part of the shadow card. Or no, all cultists are part of the shadow card, yeah. But not all the shadow cards are part of the cultists. I hate that the stealth attack button disappears so goddamn quickly. Like, it's there, and by the time I click it, it's gone. It's slightly frustrating, honestly.
Rost always said, patience.
Oh, okay. Okay. Seemed perfectly fine with seeing a bunch of dead guys here.
That's the last of them.
But that's mine.
Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Yeah, well, nothing ever goes as planned. Let's see here. I don't care about dead bodies. We go up here because apparently. Alright.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial.
Like,
all for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
Someone wrong.
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Noise complaints. From Travis Tate to Sobic. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes are Bashcore is straight up lying, and you know it. I'm reading this with his whole freaking accent. Why am I reading this with an accent? Old Trav may have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazz. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citrum runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. And to God and swear on my mom's grave and she was religious. Now, that ain't Batchcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' seats. It's death metal, girl. Classical music. 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen. Or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no bashcore you'll see or hear, rather. The screech that rends the air and feel, and the throbbing pulse of the floor, walls and ceiling, swallowing you up like you was Jonah, trapped in the gullet of gothic deathfish. Hallelujah. As for those requests to turn down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal? Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident vids. What is this guy? Last I heard, we was supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. This guy... Okay. Hades protocol. Alright. Hades protocol. Tate here. Just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. That ain't worth 10-12 hours of dream time. What is? For this, every assertion protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control. But by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too. That couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking back control after Hades has done his business. So I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for wear. Too soft and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly re-reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interface. Sneaky, I swear, ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blue, plenty strongs. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll be back tomorrow, alligators. Okay, he's crazy for sure. Kind of funny, though. Archive abuse. Alright. Archive abuse. Oh no. This mail concerns Apollo archive submission. Your 666 submission in just 5 days. And oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, inappropriate materials, you choose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you in 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of Making a Millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme perhaps, but art. 2, for clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, "I know it when I see it." Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to similarly reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work? We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do. Damn. Dude's a freak. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he's kind of funny, but hey, he is a freak. That is true.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Okay, alright. F to Z chamber. To Elizabeth Sobek. The cryptogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. Their revelation. Astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FC's technology is at this level, well, a human colony ship around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers. Is that guy? No, this isn't the same guy. I don't think, anyway. But the rest of FC's technology. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours and get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. Hold on, was that? Ron Felder and Ron Felder. Okay, so yeah, Ron Felder's the guy who was aerospace engineer. That's not the same guy who that was from. That was Patrick. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, no. This is like guns from over there. I was like, oh. Alright. Cradle sealed. To Elizabeth Sobek. Valentia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across the Yanjiang province could detect it. Pingback from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow to our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia O2 site inside Mount Nemoli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. EBK. Get back my lap. Kitty, please, do not. No claws, sir. No claws. Cradle Servitor Persona. Okay. Cradle Servitor Persona. Elizabeth Sobek. Development of the artificial persona of 4 Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer, continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 04, these constructoids. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of persona, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and the healer persona. I have also attached the report from an incident where a servitor running the mother persona intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior. A parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these proactive protocol shortcomings. And that's it, that one. Okay. Making robots to raise the humans. It makes sense, because obviously, they're not going to have any people for it. But, this is still up and running. I don't know what. This is a wild journey.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Okay. So I wonder, was that... No, wait, was it the, Oh, well. Can't look at it right now. That one mountain I went to. Yeah, that one mountain I went to. Kinda seems like it could have been. Because in the view... A little vision... It was... like... massive.
Would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability. You're a quick study, Gaia. Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event. Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning? No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
And true, you would want, whatever you're going to have, like, I guess, you know, be in charge of the life of every living creature. You would want it to, you know.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol? Of course, Gaia, go on. I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Huh. So... that was that the thing? Oh, okay, so that's not how... what am I missing? Can I get through here? Probably can't, actually. Yeah, that was really
Like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
What?
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Aww. Like a child, just being like, I know you can do it, Dad. You are capable, Father. I looking for something? What am I looking for? Oh. What am I looking for? What am I doing? What? I don't. Oh. Sorry, open the door. Never mind. Alright. First, this. Want to read it? Odyssey has failed. From Elizabeth Sobek to all alphas. Odyssey has failed. All. Terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygote and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Well, that's horrible. I mean, it's one of those situations where you have to put all your... I mean, they didn't put all their eggs in one basket, but they rushed for success. And they have, they have no way to extend that timeline. They have to go for that success. That is so sad. In Artemis situation. Charles Ronson. Coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas. Suspended in what ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. Started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere, microorganisms, insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. Samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. Thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before. Someday it will be again, but not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Alright. Do it.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Damn. Way to be an ass.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Hot damn. There's Helis. Do I get to kill him? No, he's already got me.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
You know, that could have killed him right then and there.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced.
Okay, you can tell that that part right there was
twist.
so
A simple
horribly.
tug of the blade, and you would have bled out.
Like, it was just glued in there. That was bad.
In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Well, buddy, I got some questions on that one. That doesn't sound right. You're a puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Damn. Needless slaughter. They cast me out. You know, kind of rude, but
The
they're
Nora have no part to play in this. Leave them alone.
Soon, they'll have no part to play in anything. That much is sure. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus.
I just realized he has
such
bullets.
a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Why do you have to make that noise?
So you see, this time, I did
He
not
needs a bullet
hesitate.
necklace. That's honestly kind of cool.
The knife has already been twisted.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Hey, that was that one, that was that one,
Hold
healer.
your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the ring, the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still in beauty and power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Oh, he says. It's gonna be even funnier because I'm going to assume I get the best chance to survive, and how well that would break their faith whenever I could kill that.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. Pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way.
you got a weapons back! Now you're just a big gun target. Let me get you!
Fire, that's right.
Components on the sides of his head. Something to keep from direct attacks. That canister on his belly.
Let me roll. Kinda sucks.
Silence! Shadows, kill her.
Interrupters? Perfect. I can do that.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Oh, this guy's kind of cool. Kinda cool.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
That is true.
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sunwing at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus.
Okay. You know what? Fair
Truth be
enough.
told,
If you can watch me, you
the
can probably
underlying
do
logic of
everything
the
I do.
technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll
You'll be in
contact you
touch.
later.
Banuk.
In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Goodbye, Silas. Goodbye. Silence. Silence. Now, where am I? Oh, well, I'm still in. Alright, anyway. So... Actually, we're gonna wander right on over here. And this will be the end of my gaming tonight. It was a interesting time. Really kind of threw me all over on that, because I wasn't expecting some of those twists and turns, but hey, you know, it's a good game. It's a lot to learn, a lot to find out, but all in all, good game. Holy crap. So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you again next time. Have a wonderful time. I will not be streaming tomorrow night, but I will be back on Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday night. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. So, goodbye, good night.